some problems. Keep it going. Let's do that. Also, I see that we have a lot of members, and it looks like maybe several guests as well online. All right. No wonder so quiet here. I see Sheila's online today instead of me. No wonder so quiet here. All right. But do we have any visiting Rotarians with us today? I know. No visiting Rotarians in person? Any visiting Rotarians online?
Kenny Maki, Rotary Club of South Ocean.
I just heard the last part, South Ocean. Can you say your name again, please?
Kenny Maki.
Kenny Maki. Good, good, good. Kenny, good to have you with us. Kenny Maki from South Ocean. Rotary Club of South Ocean. That's the rich club. Rich club. Any other visiting Rotarians? Youthful Club touring. Okay, no other visiting Rotarians. Rotarians, please let us welcome Kenny, our only visiting Rotarian today in the usual manner, please. All that round of applause just for yourself today. All right. Do we have any guests visiting with us today? Evening? Yes. Go ahead, Rotarian. Do you want to introduce your guests? My guest today is Sade. Welcome, Sade. Sade, our past president today, who is the distinguished past president of this club. You're interested? Oh, thank God, I missed it. I hope. But the problem with that is serious. Shale, I hope so that whenever we have guests, that he has to cover their lunch. So don't let him get out of that, right? He has to cover your lunch today. All right. So if I was going on whatever they have lobster, get lobster. Sure, whatever they have going on that. Please, I hear you. I'm coming. Yeah. Sorry, you took times past that. All right, gentlemen in the commercial shirt, to visit with us. No, I know you remember. All right. Any other guests with us today? Or do you want to roll? You want to roll? Yes. Please introduce yourself. Oh, awesome. Good to have you, Charlie. Okay. If there's no other guests, online, nobody online? Any guests online? Yes, and you want to take responsibility for that? Yes, okay, good. So let us then welcome both Natasha Cunningham and Angela Sky. Staff. Okay, good. Well, Rotarians, let us also welcome our guests to the usual manner. Oh, yeah. Oh, who's my photo? Oh, awesome. Wow, wow, nice. Oh, yeah. Angela, would you like to say a few words for us from North Dakota? I mean, what's the atmosphere like over there now? Yeah, you're muted.
Oh. Yeah, hi. It's -20 here, so that, you know.
-20.
Fun. But yeah. No, I'm glad to be here. Thank you for the opportunity. So.
But you look pretty you don't look like you are wrapped up. You look pretty warm there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, good to have you with us today.
Thank you.
Natasha, good to have you with us as well. Natasha, you here right here from the Bahamas, I guess. So I guess Natasha's right there from home, right?
She said yes.
Oh, okay. Great, great. Okay, great. All right. Yes. Oh, we had some other guest volunteers with us now. Yes. Oh, yes, that's right. President Ryan, those are your daughters, right?
She must have heard my speech too. One of them must have heard my speech too.
So who's making referring to your daughters or to you? And it's the pair of them, so it's double fine. Good job you are with us today. What's the occasion? I see, there must be something special. The daughters are here today. Oh, nice. Good. Awesome. All right. Well, with that said, Mr. President, I turn it over to you, sir.
Or at least I don't.
Did you remember to say hello to Wilkie?
Yeah.
Well, my brother, RCN. Just here to every day he tries to get better. He's gonna make it. He's trying. But I just want to say a happy Tuesday. Welcome Tuesday to all of you who are here, gathered here under the sound of my voice. Welcome to all our online visitors, particularly, I think that's Angela in North Dakota, Dakota of the Horse. Oh, you can imagine North. Boy, she is in frigid weather, and I tell you, she's joined us today as a guest of our guest speaker. So we're just happy. We just wish we could have bundled up some of this hot, sunny sunshine, this beach weather in Nassau, and just ship it to you, Angela. But anyway, we hope that you feel that in your heart, because we know that you're pretty down there. But we want to say just a welcome to all of our other guests who joined us online, and of course a number of our Rotarians who are online. We have a number of us who are now in person, and our guests here in person. So we just want to say thank you so much. And then my lovely daughters who joined us again as prospective members, and we hope that they find it very interesting to be a part of this dynamic club. The Rotary Club of Nassau is the first club in the Bahamas. It's the first club in the Bahamas, and I think that deserves a round of applause. Yeah, we are the pioneers. We like Christopher Columbus, those rediscovered it. So if you notice on your desk or on the table, sorry, you will see brochures there. You see brochures there. These brochures were kindly created and donated by our very own Sheila Bethel. Please give her a round of applause. She's online. I guess she's only online because she's under the weather. But Sheila, we thank you so much for creating these lovely and beautiful brochures for us. And what we want to do is invite each and every one of you to take them home, take them to work. So I put 2 there for you. If you need more, we have about 1,000 more. About 1,000 more brochures, because we really want to just spread the word of RCN and letting everyone know that RCN is still alive. We are here, and we are the Voice Club, Rotary Club in the Bahamas. And with that said, we move on. We're wrapping up Vocation Month this month, and so we do some stuff this month. Samita, I call you on the spot, but we have something planned for Stephen Billett, a part of our Vocation Month. We want to just get it in. It's a low-bearing fruit, and I think we should take advantage of that. So Samita, let us know what we've done.
Hi, Sean, President Queen. Good evening. Afternoon, everyone. Of course, we know Stephen Village is our adopted school. So, and this is President would have stated Vocation and Education Month. So we do have something on the map that we will hear more information about in short order, but we will be going into the schools, whether you are a lawyer, a doctor, insurance agent, or whatever your capacity is, and we will be going into the schools to share our vocation so that we can empower the students there in that community. Now we're defining our times, whether it would be in the morning or whether it would be during their lunch period, which they have a drop and read. So we would go in, talk about our vocations, and then also read a material to the students. So please stay plugged in for more information regarding this initiative. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Chair of our Education Committee. Moving right along, we also want you to bear in mind, the Vision Expo. The Vision Expo, we went down in October to Inagua. Unfortunately, Hurricane Oscar was there, or came shortly thereafter, and we had to abruptly stop our trip. And we got stuck over there for 1 or 2 days for Hurricane Oscar, since left Inagua. So it's safe for us to go to Inagua, particularly since this is not hurricane season. And so we plan to return to Inagua to complete that. Those of you who have not registered, please go online and register. Register to be a part of this wonderful and dynamic team of RCN and plus doctors as well going down, headed by Dr. Anita Dane, Rotarian Anita Dane. We're going to go down there and complete the Vision Expo. There are a number of students in Inagua who need their sight to be tested, who need to be screened properly, and who need to be fitted with glasses. And so we will like to take along as many as possible to go on that trip. It's just a weekend trip. It's going to be the 31st of January, and we return that Monday. So Friday is the 31st, and then returning back that following Monday. And then also, those of you who are still interested in going to the district conference cruise, that is coming up quick. It's going to be in the early part of May. Of course, you start booking your tickets and paying now. They have an installment program that you might want to take part of. And so it's going to be thousands and thousands of Rotarians who are actually going to take part in this cruise, this district cruise, the conference, the cultural night. The cultural night will be that Sunday. So we go in, attend the cultural night, stay one night in the hotel, and then the following day we'll be on the cruise, and we'll do a cruise to Jamaica. Okay, and this year's district conference is hosted by the island of Haiti, or the country of Haiti. Haiti will be hosting this year's district conference. We promise to put on a very district conference for us. So we want to be mindful of that. Madam Secretary, any further thing?
No.
We do apologize. Apologies for our chair membership. Kino. Kino's off the island. He's traveling. I don't see him online. But he's able to travel to Texas. So we are keeping in our prayers as well. But if there are no other further announcements, I see Shelby is online. Shelby, Chair of our Community Services, are there any updates you wish to bring us up to? Shelby?
No, not at this time. Good day, RCN.
Okay, good, beautiful. By way of announcement, this Thursday at 6 p.m. we'll be having a board meeting this Thursday at 6 p.m. Just with the core board. And so those of you who would like to chime in and like to be part of it, of course, you can also attend as well. We'll give information on that today. Okay, so the board meeting is going to come up, and we're going to be discussing a number of things. And by next week, Tuesday, we'll come back to you with some definitive dates and events that we want to host for the rest of the year. Thank you so much. Come on, you do better than that. Come on, give it up for our president. Amen. Thank you.
Yeah, he tries, but he does try. So, a man in the integration room says, I'm not saying a word until my lawyer is present. You are the lawyer, said the policeman. Exactly. So where's my present? Thank you very much. Thank you so much. Rain's daughters are looking like, really? Right? Okay. So, why don't eggs tell jokes? They crack too easy. Okay. Come on, Sophia, keep it going. All right. What do you call a factory that makes the products be satisfactory? All right. Okay. What do you call a priest who becomes a lawyer? Father-in-law. And finally, why don't some couples go to the gym? Because some relationships just don't work out. All right, first of all, Rotarian Deidre, who's becoming to be more frequently now, you know, so I think it's okay for say that. I know she's a little bit early today, but nevertheless, she's here. You all have to find about something to do. Good afternoon, my fellow Rotarians. Cherie Flowers is a dynamic speaker, high performance coach, business coach, and founder of VOAG Group, the voice of a generation, which is a consultancy dedicated to helping individuals and organizations unlock their full potential. With expertise in vision, casting, goal setting, and personal leadership, Cherie empowers professionals to turn big dreams into actionable plans that lead to measurable success. As a former hotelier and corporate leader, Cherie brings decades of experience in aligning people, processes, and systems to achieve remarkable results. Through her signature workshops like Flourish Forward and her Sunday Reset newsletter, she has inspired countless individuals to embrace growth, pursue excellence, and live with greater purpose. When Cherie isn't coaching or speaking, she's actively involved in community initiatives, fostering growth and transformation through faith-based principles and practical strategies. Today, she brings her passion for leadership and professional vision to inspire Rotarians to dream bigger, plan smarter, and live bolder as they continue their mission of service above self. Let us welcome Ms. Flowers.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. And thank you so much for having me here. I don't know if protocol should be established, but thank you so much, Wayne, Rotarian President Wayne Miller, and to our Sergeant of Arms. Keep your day job. Yes. But you know, we will support you for today. Right. Yes. We're your team for today. But to all of you, and in his absence, Danny Ramming, who was my point of contact for today. So all of you who are here in person and online, thank you so much for having me. So I'm just going to spend a few moments just talking on the topic vision with velocity. And with that, I want to be able to talk to you about why we have a vision and how we bring that vision to life. So I have one question, and that one question is, when was the last time you allowed yourself to dream of a life greater than the one you're living today? Pause for a moment. Take that in. Let me say it again. When was the last time you allowed yourself to dream of a life greater than the one you're living today? See, many of us spend so much time managing, and I can see from around the table that you guys are bosses, right? you're in charge, you're running things, you're organizing. And so your time is pretty much taken up and you have responsibilities day to day that consume us. And so we rarely stop to ask ourselves, what if there's more to life than the status quo? We've achieved some modicum of success. We've achieved some level of notoriety. But what if we were meant to seek greater, assume more, and attain higher? See, dreams and visions, they're not fluff. They are the starting point of action and growth. Vision isn't just for the dreamers or creatives. It's for everyone. It's for the business owner. It's for the supervisor. It's for somebody coming into start their first job. It is for the parents building their legacy through their family. It's for you, Rotarians, community leaders who are inspiring change. So I ask you once again, when was the last time you allowed yourself to dream of a life greater than the one you're living today? And guess what? There's more. So I'm going to make an agreement with you that my win for all of us at the end of this talk is that you will learn how to go beyond the status quo and to turn your dreams into reality with urgency and purpose. All right? So we could say that by the end of this next couple of minutes, you're going to have somewhat of an idea on how to be and become greater and better than you are right now. All right? So let's start with the importance of personal vision. Now, you are all business persons here, whether you own a business or you work in a business. But guess what? Personal vision is foundational. And it is essential, actually, because it is important even for business success. Who knows that business is only a portion of who you are as a person? Sometimes we feel it's the other way around, right? It's the person supporting the business. But really, business is a portion of who you are personally and how you show up in the world. And so to be better in business, to be better in life, to be better in your community efforts, you have to let it lead from a point of personal vision. So I'm going to ask you two questions. The first of which is, what does success look like for my total life, not just my work? Now, if you were in one of my sessions, this would be a time where we put on music and then you start writing it down. Because believe it or not, we all have a vision of our success. And believe it or not, a lot of times that vision of our true success has been marred. It's been colored by people's expectation. It's been colored by our own inadequacies or insecurities. It's been colored by expectations of our parents. It's been colored by culture. It's been colored by the identity others have given you. But I sometimes tell people, not sometimes, I tell people all the time, what if you took away other people's expectations? What if you took away the fact that you have to spend money or you don't have the money? What if you took away all of those mitigating factors and you said, what would I be, do, and have? Or what does success for me look like in my entire life? More than likely, it would look a lot different, or maybe a great tweak from where you are today. Most times, people who work a lot say success for me is being able to live 6 months on a boat. Well, we are in the yacht club, on a yacht, just sailing around the world. But truth be told, if that's what success looks like to you, how can you change the person that you are today to becoming the person that is the person that's, and it's not from a far reach. It is possible. If others can do it, why not you, right? So the second question that I would ask is, how then can I live with purpose in every area of my life? So we tend to isolate. We say, okay, I want to make X amount of dollars. But do we want to make X amount of dollars to the sacrifice of our families? Do we want to make X amount of dollars to the negligence of our health? We want to see purpose lived out in every part of our lives, right? So how then do we craft and narrate what success looks like? And then how can we live from that new mantra that we just, or manifesto that we've just written for our lives? And so I'm going to show you now how we can do that. So we've written, so if we were doing this together, this is a workshop, we write what success looks like. And then we go and say, how can we live with purpose in every area of our lives? So I'm going to give you 4 steps. So for all the note takers, this is where you pull out your pen. 1, or P, we're going to paint the picture. Visualize success in vivid details. Now, you would often hear a lot of gurus say, oh, you manifest your mind, you dream, you close your eyes and envision. They got a point there. They just don't have to say it that way, right? But believe it or not, your brain, when you see envision, this is one of the reasons why I'm a big, huge advocate for vision boards. The way that your brain is organized, and this is the science part of it, it does not know when you constantly envision something, you're looking at the pictures, you're closing your eyes, you're seeing these things in vivid details. Your brain doesn't realize the difference between you actually living it out and you envisioning it. So when you get yourself in the practice, in that process of being the person that sees yourself on the boat, that sees yourself writing that 6-figure check to support Rotary International. Woohoo! When you see yourself as having that hubby or crossing the finish line of a marathon, when you bring that in your mind over and over and over, your brain starts to bring everything within your body, within your mindset together to make that happen. You want to know how another way you see this manifest? You go into Nassau Motors Company and you go to buy a car. They show you all the cars lined up on the lot. And you say, oh, I'm going to pick a red Honda CRV because nobody have that on the road. I don't see that nowhere. You driving through Nassau all the time. And you don't ever see a red Honda CRV. The moment you drive that up, every other car you see, I said, this is a red Honda CRV. And you say, well, where did you find all these cars from? Ain't that something? Well, that's how the brain, when you start to tell your brain, this is where we are, this is how we reside, this is the way we live it seeks it out. And so that's why I challenge you to start to envision your life. I know people think vision boards are frou-frou, but no, they're scientifically essential to helping us create that best life. Secondly, what does your ideal life look like? Write it out. Sometimes we don't have the ideal life because we just don't know what it is. We think that the way that we're living is the way that it's supposed to be. Let me give you the answer. Let's go straight to the back of the book. I'm going to give you a secret. It's not. You can create the life that you want. So I'm going to ask you all one question. If you could accomplish only one thing this year, what would that be? Just one thing. Think of it just for yourself. You don't got to tell me, but tell yourself. And then go be busy about painting the picture and then accomplishing it. So the second thing we're going to do is list your milestones. Now I know y'all can't figure it out looking at me, so I'm gonna burst bubble for you, but I've never run a marathon, never, not in my entire life. But I tell you this, I've got friends who have, so I think I'm somewhat the authority. Now, when people train for marathons, they train on the mile. They know and they understand what their body is supposed to be doing, what their pace is supposed to be doing at any given mile in the race, right? So you know when you hit the 15th mile, when you hit the 20th mile, and it seems that a mile marathon is 26.2 miles. When you hit that last 26 miles and you only got 0.2 miles left, they know, oh yeah, we running, we getting there, we almost there. And it's a mode. There's something about the milestones in your life. I want you to start to break the vision into measurable bite-sized goals. Start to create the mile markers from who you are to the end goal. If it's getting out of debt, the first mile marker may be knowing how much debt you have, being able to go and reach out. Because a lot of times people are in debt because they just close their eyes to everything, right? And then the second thing is, well, doing a budget. That's another mile marker. And the third thing is knocking off that first credit card debt or whatever the bill is. These are all mile markers to becoming debt free. What is the thing that you wrote down or that you said in your heart is the thing that I want to do this year? So then what's the first mile marker to getting to your next step? So I want you to list all of your milestones. Now, the second thing is we overestimate what we could do in a moment, but we underestimate what we could do in a year. And here's the reason why. There's this amazing book that I read. I challenge all of you to read it. It's the 12-week year. And it helps you to understand that your year is not 365 days. Your year is 90 days. And if you were to take emphasis, we all know we can do anything for 90 days, right? And if you were to take a gazelle focus for the next 90 days and concentrate on what it is that you were called to be and become, you would achieve so much more after 490 days, wouldn't you? As opposed to 365 days. And so when you live like you have a day to achieve 365 rotations of progress, you act differently. Milestones, they all create momentum. Each small win builds confidence and drives you closer to the big vision. Next, A. This is where we start to pick up a velocity. Act with urgency. Now, dreams are just actions. Dreams without actions are just fairy tales. Now, I'm a planner by nature. I love detail. Let's break it down. I hear you talk about something, I think of it in little steps. But my little steps of detailing is nothing if we don't do anything. I can never accomplish the win of a marathon if I don't start at the starting gate. If I don't come out of the starting gate, right? And it's the same thing. Don't have a lofty plan and do nothing about it. Don't be the person that every January they have the same, oh, this is the year I'm gonna X. Didn't you say that last year? And the year before? Don't be that person. I want you to execute. A vision without execution is like building a ship, but never setting sail. What would this look like with a bunch of yachts here? Would that just be a pretty yacht club? But it would mean nothing and no, if the yacht never pulled out of harbor, right? So I want you to treat each day as a precious opportunity to move closer to your goals. I want you to apply urgency to your dreams, right? And then let's go into your calendar. If you did not put it in your calendar, it's not gonna get done. What you don't book. So for y'all who don't show up to Rotary, President Wade didn't ask me. But if it's not in your calendar, you ain't coming. So take the time to show up. You said service above self. So then get rid of your, get beside yourself and show up in person. Okay, you can pay me for that one. Okay. But seriously, put the priority, put the task in your daily schedule. Make it priority. Do you think that the priority of a marathon runner is making sure they be seen at the club every Friday or Saturday night? Probably not. Their priority is eating right. Priority is getting in their steps or their runs. All of the essential things that they need to do to cross the line. And so I want to encourage you to prioritize. All right? And prioritize them with focus and discipline. Then we're going to go ahead and navigate your progress. I had a big epiphany once, and that was on clarity. I always thought that planning gave you clarity. It's clarity does not come in the planning. Clarity comes in the doing. I'm pretty sure what I know, if I were to go and run a marathon today, I would start with a plan, because the plan would tell me this is what I need to do. But how will I figure out if it worked for me unless I start doing it? And it's the same for you. Whatever it is that you've decided that you want to do, be, and become, start it. This is not about perfection. This is about action. And when you act, you can navigate. See, your goals aren't set it and forget it. Your life changes, and so must you. If you're coming out of debt, an emergency could happen. Something could blow up and cause you to have to use your money otherwise. But doesn't mean that you come all the way off. No, it just means that you have to change. I want you to regularly review your progress and recalibrate. I want you to think of your milestones as checkpoints on a journey, because reflection keeps you from drifting. So as you're running that race towards your finish line, with every milestone that you celebrate, use it as a time to reflect and then recalibrate. All right? So when we put the P, the L, the A, and the N together, we create a plan for our future. So let me remind you, dream big, paint the picture, create a plan, list your milestones, take action, act with urgency, and stay aligned, navigate your progress. And so the status quo may feel comfortable, but greatness starts with you when you stretch beyond it. Don't live like you have all the time in the world, because intent, you don't. Live today. Live like today is your chance to build your legacy. And as we wrap up today, I want to leave you with one more thought. Staying connected to your vision takes consistent reflection and intentional action. That is why I, shameless plug, created Sunday Reset, and that's a free weekly newsletter, and that designed to help you recalibrate your goal, to refocus your energy, and start each week with clarity and purpose. So if today's talk resonated with you and you'd like more tips, tools, and inspiration delivered right into your email box for free, I invite you to be on Sunday Reset. And that's going to SundayResetNewsletter.com. So with that, I say, go out, plan your life, and live accordingly. Thank you.
Rotarians, please give Ms. Cherie Flowers another round of applause for that very inspiring jump off into 2025 Vision with Velocity. I know I am more inspired to do more in 2025. Cherie, on behalf of the Rotary Club of Nassau, thank you for the words of wisdom, motivation, and inspiration as we all dream big, bigger, and begin to not only write the plan, but to work the plan. Thank you. Oh. Yes, Rotarians, do we have any questions for Cherie? How do we get started? started with the plan, painting the vision? Have you had a moment to marinate and think about what dream big or bigger looks like for you? Okay, well, I will start. I've known Cherie for 10 years or so, but at some point in 2024, I'm an executive at work, but I needed to just start some other type of program. And it's gonna be maybe like a 6-week course. But I looked at that and I wasn't satisfied with another certificate. I got previous diplomas, etc. And I decided I wanted to go in an entirely different direction. And I began a master's program in business analytics. I applied to the master's program. I got accepted into an accelerated program. And I was actually applying for October, but I was accepted on about August 14th. There were classes starting on August 26th. So I said, you know what, don't give myself an excuse. So I jumped in and I started classes on August 26th. I'm 3 classes in and carrying a 4.0. So that's my dream. This year. Anybody else?
Great presentation. I didn't know you I know you at the beginning of your talk spoke about who asked the question, would you move? And nothing along those lines, but what would you do if you can do something other than what you're doing now? And I actually had this question or this conversation with my mentor earlier this month. And I'm still trying to figure that out. How do you determine what it is, your purpose, or I know it feels so cliche to say, oh, well, what are you good at? What are you passionate about? And my answer to that is I'm good at whatever I put my mind to. And so that is always my hiccup in terms of what would I do if I could do something else? And how can you assist with that?
Thank you so much. Great question. It's a question for the ages, right? But truly, it would start from 2 things. What brings you joy? You're going to talk about what you're doing for the rest of your life, right? So start with what you don't even consider as work. What you would get up and do if no one paid you. What would you do if no one was watching? What would you do with your eyes closed? We all have something innately with us. Some of us with multi-hyphenate talents. It's usually more than one thing, right? So I would start there. And then the second thing is canvas the people in your life, the trusted people in your life. If you want to come to me and hire me to do something, what would that be? Sometimes it's things that you didn't even think of. Because why? It's already in you. Like, of course, everybody does that. Because it's something that's a part of you. So you would want to marry, because of course you've got to be able to fund the rest of your life, right? So it would be marrying what you love to do and what people come to you to do. And then I would say, then just take one thing. Don't try to do the 3 or the 4 or the 5. It's easier to run with 1 ball in hand than 10, right? And so just start the race with 1 ball and run that, and then see how that works. Press into that. So it takes some inner work, some quieting of your heart. We sometimes answer the question still from people's expectations. I would say continue to answer the question as if tomorrow the conditions are perfect for you to live your best life, and then go from there. I hope that helps.
Can you just repeat where we can find your newsletter again, please?
The newsletter is SundayResetNewsletter.com. You can sign up there and make sure hit confirm when the email comes to your inbox. All right, SundayResetNewsletter.com.
Wonderful. Any other questions for Cherie? It does come out on Sunday. That's it. Yeah.
I'd like to thank again, a powerful presentation. My takeaway is start small. Start small. Wilfred Henry Ford said everything is a cinch. Yeah. So, and everything could be accomplished. But you know, I think that sometimes we look at the big picture and we get overwhelmed, we get afraid, and fail to move forward. But I believe that if we break things down, and I use the word drill, if we drill it down right down to its minute substance, I believe that that will be more palatable for all of us, and then we can move forward and then see success as long as we continue to have some grit and passion towards what we love to do. And I love that recommendation you gave to Jimmy, Lieutenant Jimmy just now. Do what you love to do. That's what it is. Do what you love to do. And the passion and everything else will just follow. So once again, thank you so much for your presentation. Okay. Jamal, Jamal had to run off and get to leave. So we can wrap up. Before we wrap up, we have fines. I see some people run away with fines. If you do not have the rotary pin on, you don't put your rotary pin on, please put your $5 on the table, please. Put your $5 on the table. It goes towards a worthy cause. Those of you online, if you do not have your rotary pin on, please put $5 in the chat. And we can come by and collect it. We come by, see my friend, they'll keep putting $5 now. He don't have his rotary pin on. She's taking over $10. She don't have a rotary pin on. We can get some money, man. Jamal, you want to help us collect that, please? Yeah, man, bring in the sheets. Bring the money in. And those of you online, if you don't have your pin on, you know, we want you to put the check that you want to donate. Give $5. You want to give $5 to a worthy cause. Thank you. Even our Madam Secretary, and all. I think Larry gets some money. We're gonna collect some money here, man. We're gonna collect some money. Yeah, well, once they contract it, good thing double. Thank you. Anyone online? Do we have everyone online with their pin on? Shelby, I don't see no pin on you. Catherine, I don't see no pin on you. Monique, I don't see no pin on you. Tamiko, I don't see no pin on you. And our good friend Mark,
Sheila,
we don't see any pin on you. We just so happy.
okay.
Shelby
showing up in.
Pen is here.
Shelby showing up. Shelby has on a pen.
Sheila, you have your pin on, but you don't have earrings on. Sheila, you don't have good earrings on. But it's so good to have all of you joining us. And really, we are so thankful that you're part of us. Okay, so
Hi, everyone.
hi, Sheila. We miss you today. We know you only can be sick. And that's the only reason you hear Joan says hello, special hello. She has a seat bacon for you too. Joan has a seat bacon for you. Okay, can we be up and standing, please? On the second you will be using voting yes.
Good afternoon, everyone. Before we pass, of the things we think, say, or do, is it the truth? Is it fair to all concerned? Will it build goodwill and better friendships? Will it be beneficial to all concerned? And will it be fun? Sure will. Thank you.
And then, of course, we have Larry in the mixer, so we have no other way. The wonderful, venerable Larry is going to say our poem. Sorry, final toast.
All Rotarians and guests who are here, and those Rotarians who are Zooming with us on air. Let us join with Rotarians everywhere in a toast. Rotary around the world.
Rotary around the world.
Thank you, thank you.
Thank you,
so
thank
much.
you.
Enjoy your week now.